everyone, and welcome to another Mat 211 review on systems of on partial derivatives. My name is Julia, and I work for the tutoring centers at ASU. So for today's example, suppose that the cost to make X number of desktops and Y number of laptops per day in dollars is modeled by the cost equation C of XY equals 450 plus 2 times X times Y plus 3 times X plus 0.5 times Y. So let's attack this first part of our problem first. We're going to determine the marginal cost of making desktops, so desktops is X, remember, at a production level of 10 desktops, so that would be X equals 10, and 5 laptops, so Y equals 5. So whenever we're talking about marginal costs, this means we are talking about a rate of change of cost. So therefore, we need to take the derivative of our cost equation here in order to find the marginal cost. Now, since we have two variables, X and Y, this means that we're going to need to take the partial derivative with respect to X of C. So let's start with doing that. So we'll say C of X, XY here, is equal to the partial with respect to X of our function 450 plus 2XY plus 3X plus 0.5Y. That is a 5. There we go. All right. So again, just remember that when we have Y's here, since we're taking the partial with respect to X, we're going to treat all Y's as constants. So this gives us, well, the partial of 450 is 0, plus the partial of 2XY is going to be 2Y, because the derivative of X is 1, plus the partial of 3X is just 3. And then since there's no X in this term, it's just in terms of Y, we're going to have that be plus 0 as well. So our derivative is going to be 2Y plus 3. So that's our marginal cost function with respect to X, or for our desktops here. So now we want to evaluate this at the point X equals 10 and Y equals 5. So that's our production level here. So that gives us C of X at 10 and 5 equals, so we don't have any X's in here, so we're just going to say 2 times Y, which is 5, plus 3, and that equals 13. So really, we want to make sure that we include our units here because this is in dollars. So this is going to be $13. And that's going to be $13 per desktop. Excuse my horrible handwriting. There we go, something like that. All right, so cool. We can check off 1 here. Well, we can clean this up and then check off 1. There we go. All right. So let's now look at our second part of our problem here. So we're now going to determine the marginal cost of making laptops. So this is our Y variable at a production level of, again, 10 desktops, so X equals 10, and 5 laptops, so Y equals 5. So we're going to do much the same process. We're looking for marginal cost, and we're looking for that with respect to laptops or with respect to Y. So we're going to be looking at the derivative of the partial derivative of C with respect to Y. And that's going, if we write that out nicely, that's going to be the partial with respect to Y of our function. All right. And now since we're taking the partial with respect to y, we're going to treat all x's as constants. So this gives us 0 for our 450, because that's just a constant. And then the derivative of 2xy with respect to y is going to be 2x. And then the derivative of 3x, since there's no y's in this is just a constant right now, so that's going to be 0 again. And then the derivative of 0.5y, well, that's 0.5 times 1, so because our derivative of y is 1, and so we have a plus 0.5. So we can write this out neatly as 2x plus 0.5. Now again, in order to determine the marginal cost of making laptops at our specific production level, which is x equals 10 and y equals 5, we'll just evaluate our derivative here at x equals 10 and y equals 5. So we have c of y at 10 and 5 equals, we don't have any y's in here, so we're really just going to be evaluating this with respect to 10. So we have 2 times 10 plus 0.5. And that equals $20.50. So I'll make this look nice here, or $20.5 per laptop, since we're looking at our marginal with respect to our laptops. So these are our two answers: 13 per desktop and 20.5 per laptop. All right, so that finishes off our problem for us. So we'll clear this screen and go to our next page here. So before I go, I just want to remind everyone that if you are looking for any additional tutoring or academic support at ASU, you can visit the Tutoring Center website, tutoring.asu.edu, for links to all of our different services. If you'd like to look up specific tutoring services for a course, you can go to this full link, tutoring.asu.edu/content/tutor-search, to get to our tutor search tool. Our tutor search tool allows you to search for all of our tutoring services for a specific course. So thanks so much and have a great rest of your day.